Hello everyone. I decided to make a quick tutorial to share with you a technique I had learned from my mother, who's a beautician, how to remove your own facial hair with threading. With this epidemic, coronavirus, you know that everything has been shut down and we can't just go to get that done. So I wanted to share with you what has worked for me for years. This way I don't rely on anybody. Anytime I need to get this done, I just kind of take out the thread and quickly do it on myself. And I wanted to share that with you so that you're able to do that if you wanted to, since we are at home and we are unable to get out for our own safety and safety of others. So let's begin. So here I have a thread, bounty or whatever tissue that you could just remove the hair once you thread them off, tweezers, whatever you're comfortable with. I use baby wipe because it's convenient, but you're more than welcome to use whatever works for you. Makeup remover or whatever else, I just have baby wipe. So before you start, it's best to remove all the makeup if you have, or just clean your skin because you want to make sure that it's clean so that you don't have any infection. I don't have makeup on, but I wanted to let you know anyway. You always want to make sure your hands are clean, face is clean, so that you don't cause any infection, because we are removing a facial hair from your face. And some people react, some don't, some turn red, some don't. We're all different. So I'm gonna do it on myself. I'm gonna try to show you how to do your eyebrows, and I'll show you the upper lip. But of course you could do it on any part of your face. I know my eyebrows are now not thick, but that's how they are. They've always been short and thin. I wasn't gifted with nice, beautiful, thick eyebrows. I know a lot of people do microblading, but I'm okay with what I got. So you take a thread, let me see, maybe a size of your elbow. So from your fingers, when you pinch, to your elbow, I think that should be fine. Let's see, maybe not. Okay, so a little bit longer. Let's see, about 16 inches maybe or so. So a ruler and a half. So 16, 18 inches long. You don't really have to measure it, but you could eyeball it. So here you go. Right here are the two ends. Do you see it? You got the two ends. You grab those two ends, make a knot. Like, I'm not sure how you make a knot, but I had learned this when I was a kid. You pinch it, roll it over your finger, and bring it underneath, and then I roll it. And as I roll it, my middle finger goes in and pulls it down, and there goes the knot. If you didn't catch that, you could rewind and look at it again. But we have a knot, okay? And here's the string that has been knotted, okay? There we go. So it's not that big. Let's see, if I were to measure from my pinky to the elbow, perfect. So this is the size. Now you grab it with your fingers, right? Here you go, 1, 2, 3 fingers. 1, 2, 3 fingers, and you roll it. Roll it, just roll one hand while the other one is stationary. And you see what's happening? See what's happening? Okay, so when I move this, you see this side opens and this moves to my left hand, okay? So now, one more time, okay. So here we go. So you have your fingers like a quack quack, like a duckling mouth, duckling, and the thread is around it, okay? So let me move aside so you could just see the thread. And if you were to move, Open your right hand, left hand closes. So this moves towards the left. Open your left hand, closes your right hand, and it moves to your right. Okay? Okay. Okay, so again, take some time and practice this. So again, my fingers, you see how, where it is? It's all over my fingers. And these, you could bend the 3 fingers, the pinky, ring, and middle finger to hold the string, while your thumb and index fingers open and control the movement. Okay, same thing here. 1, 2, 3, you could bend to support and hold the string, right? While your index finger and the thumb have the control. So this is it. So play a little bit like this. Let me move aside so you can see what's happening. You see what's happening? If you can't control it, that means your string is too long. So make it shorter. Okay? Practice. As I was growing up, my mother, like I said, is a beautician, so she taught me a lot. And I am able to thread on someone else. You know how they have it on the neck, or you see them hold the string between their teeth and then do the threading on others. And I started learning, like my mother told me, on my legs or my thighs to practice. And once I got comfortable, I was able to do it on my own face. So if you want to practice, you could certainly practice doing it on your thighs, your legs, because it's easier. It's right in front of you, right? You could cross your leg across the other leg and you could practice. Okay? Just a little secret. Okay, so you practice, and then you could bring this to your face. Now, only when you're comfortable, I suggest you do your eyebrows, because eyebrows are very thin and you don't want to, cut your, you remove hair that you don't want to remove. So you put it here. Let me try here. Let's say if you want to do a shape, and then you go slowly. You see that? All right, let me see if I could make the string a little bit shorter. So here is my loop before. I'm gonna continue again over finger. Okay, hold on a second. I missed that. All right, I think I made it a little bit shorter, okay. Because you see, I now have a second loop. So there we go, let's try again. Remember that step, I'm just rolling one hand. You don't need to roll both while the other one just holding onto the string. Okay, I created this. So now let's try again. So you place it over your eyebrow and you shape it. Right? Same thing on this side. If you were to put it here, now you open the opposite hand. Right? Let me move aside so you could see. Right? You want to make sure that, same idea here. Now, if you're threading it this way, the hand above your head is the one that opens, right? So you station it, and this is the one that opens, and so on. And of course, I'm not at the mirror, I'm looking at the camera, so I'm not gonna get too close to my eyebrows because I don't wanna make a mistake. Same idea on the side, right? And you pull, so the hair grows this way. I am threading it that way, right? So I put it in, and I'm opening the 2 fingers, and it pulls my hair up. Again, so this is how you practice. And again, I'm not in the mirror. I am using the camera from the phone to record and do this at the same time. So that's why I'm not getting too close to my eyebrows, because I don't want to ruin their shape or mess up my eyebrows. Same thing with upper lip or anywhere in your face. I don't know, however you want. If you're doing your forehead, same idea. I don't have it on my forehead now, but it's the same idea. You place it and then you stretch. I don't want to do that because I don't do my forehead, so I don't want to start something I haven't done. Same thing in the middle. If you do the middle, it's again, same idea. You place it and you see how the strings get close to the skin and then you pull. Again, I'm not going to do that because I don't do the middle. I don't have hair growing here, but that's the same concept. So let's do upper lip. So upper lip, same idea, right? If you put it here, so I'm gonna look funny now, but that's normal. And you pull. So if you wanna save yourself time, you could play back and forth, right? In the center. And you'll feel pull. When you do it on the side, be careful, right? You're putting it right at the side. You could help with your tongue by pushing your tongue out under the lip, like this. Close your lips, and then put this over your upper lip. So here you go. So you see some areas are red because the hair is being pulled. Okay, so you put it in on your upper lip. And you go row by row. And of course you look at the mirror to see if you missed anything. And you come back, and of course your lighting should be good, but the idea is the same. So this opens to move it to this side. As soon as you put it on your lip, this side opens, so you could remove the facial hair. This side is opposite. Right? So you just kind of play around. You're doing your face anyway, right? Or upper lip or whatever it is. Eyebrows, I would not rush. Eyebrows is something that you got to be very careful. The inner, I didn't discuss at all with the thread because some of us have very thin, well, I think most of us have very thin skin right up below our eyebrows, above our lids, right? So you don't want to put too much pressure, but just slightly you could go through and grab some hair. And you could see how my skin is being pulled up, but it's the same idea. Very gently. Same thing on the other side. Very gently, right? Because you don't want to ruin the shape. And of course, that's why I said you would need tweezers so that you could remove hairs that's closer to the eyebrow line, so you don't mess up the shape you already had, but able to remove all the little ones on the side, okay? And again, same concept for the face. If you do it to your face, you press, and whichever side you want, you pull. I'm not gonna do it, but that's the idea. Because I don't do my face, I don't have facial hair there to remove, so I'm not gonna do it, but that's the same concept. Same thing with the chin. You put it in, and whichever side you're cleaning, you're just working. So opening your right, opening your left, and just kind of play. Just play around, right? Play, 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 play. If you don't want, if your pinky starts hurting because the thread is digging in, give it a break. Remove the pinky allow the string to be held with your ring, middle, and index finger. So here's your ring finger, middle finger, you're holding it, you're giving your pinky a break. If here again, you see how the thread digs into it, give it a break. Allow your ring finger, middle finger to help. And you just kind of play. Right opens, left opens, right, left, right, left, right, left. Okay, see this idea? And again, if it's too wide, not a problem. Go back, make this shorter by making another knot closer to the, some people do knots this way and that's fine too. However, you're able to. See, you make a knot further away where initially I did. Here you go. You had the first knot, second knot, third knot to make it shorter, however you are comfortable. So this way the thread is not too long and you could play. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, pinky tired, you take a break and allow the ring finger to hold it. And that's it. You put it up your lip. Don't press too much where you're causing pain, but enough to be able to grab here, and you'll feel it. You will grab, you'll see it. So practice, practice. Best to practice on your legs, upper thigh, because it's closer, you could see it. And then bring it to your face. Eyebrows, I wouldn't rush with until you're comfortable, again, because eyebrows takes longer to grow and it's shapes that you don't want to play with. But once you're comfortable, absolutely. Upper lip, facial hair, wherever you're comfortable with. You could do it anytime. So there you go. I hope this helps in the situation we're in, because we cannot go out and get this done professionally. But for your own self-comfort and just to feel good while we're home stuck, right? Here you go. This is a technique. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks. Bye.